Hey you guys, good morning and happy Tuesday. We are so excited to be here with you today talking about all of the hottest destination wedding trends. You guys, this has been a growing trend and it certainly is not going to slow down.
No, destination weddings are blooming right now. Year over year, they're up 25%. They're looking to grow times 3, 4 in the next 3, 4 years. So it's definitely taken off in popularity. And there's a big shift culturally. Brides and grooms are older when they're getting married, and so they're better positioned to take on a destination wedding. And they're going big. They want to get it right. They know that it's a long-lasting memory, and so they're looking at all options.
For those of you that don't know too much about us, Alden and I have been married for almost 11 years. We almost eloped in Vegas, but instead we decided to get married at Lambeau Field. So there's a personal story behind there. You know, families are really big Packer fans. My mom was a shareholder, Alden's family, and my mom passed when I was young, so it's a great way to include her in the special day. So we love absolutely planning these destination weddings and helping you guys bring your dreams to life.
We still have friends and family reach out to us and talk about that wedding, not on our anniversary, and they always tell us that it was very much a memorable one, not just because of the people, but because of where it was at.
Absolutely. So the first destination wedding trend we're going to talk about today is elopements.
Yep.
So elopements are a growing trend. This is where a bride and a groom, usually by themselves or maybe with a best friend or a really close family member, decide to go somewhere and get married. So, we all think, I don't know about you, but when I think of elopements, I think the cliche is kind of the Vegas chapel, which, funny story, my mom actually did elope in Vegas at the chapel. So, but Vegas is a really popular one. Really anywhere you can do an elopement, but this is just going to be a smaller ceremony, more intimate, bride and groom, and really just wanting to have that experience as part of it.
The last couple of years, people are realizing they don't need the huge bridal party. They're still inviting, a lot of their close friends and family, but it's just a more tight, close-knit ceremony.
Or maybe they got tired of the family drama and just decided to leave the family behind and go off into the destination, just the two of them.
Yep. Dates do not matter. It can be a Monday. It's not that traditional Saturday, Sunday. It can be any day of the week. And one thing we're seeing a rise in is there's a little sliver that they're including their pets somehow, some way in the ceremony process.
Yes. So the next trend we're going to talk about is destination experiences. This is one of the hottest destination trends that we're seeing. A lot of our couples are looking to get away and have an experience with their wedding. So they might want to, be somewhere like Costa Rica, or maybe they want a beach wedding, but they really want to incorporate that travel experience as part of their wedding day.
This kind of follows the trend of people and travel in general. They're looking for that unique, one-of-a-kind experience, immerse themselves in culture, something that stands out, whether it's a certain place, landscape, experience, excursion, something along those lines. They're incorporating it into their wedding day.
Sometimes it has personal meaning to them. It could be somewhere they met, where they got engaged, where they fell in love. There are so many reasons for the spots that people pick their destination wedding. If you've had a destination wedding, tell us in the comments below why you picked the spot you picked. We'd love to hear from you guys. We're always curious to learn more about all of these trends.
Yes. Our next one is wedding weeks.
And for this trend, this is where couples really like to elongate the wedding week by making it a full long week of celebration. So this could mean they start with a cocktail hour, they have a rehearsal dinner, they might be doing bridal bachelorette parties in destination. Then you have the wedding itself. You can also have excursions with the bridal party or with everybody who shows up to destination.
Yep, I was going to say, people are just better positioned to take on a whole week. This isn't just a ceremony, a rehearsal dinner on Friday, wedding on Saturday, gift opening on Sunday. They're extending it to a whole week, and wherever they are, they're extending the invite to their family and friends to stay and enjoy it with them.
Absolutely. So there is no exact science to the wedding weeks. Everybody's wedding week looks a little bit different. Again, following that trend of the more personalized, unique experiences, and people just really wanting to make that a long-lasting memory. You know, with couples nowadays, they, you know, especially with the millennials, it is very popular that the state of mind is, this is the only wedding, and we want to make it memorable. We want this. We're only doing this one time, and we certainly can appreciate that point of view.
Yes. Our next topic is the longer planning times. This is only increasing. We suggest 12 to 18 months to plan your wedding. This ensures that you have full selection and preferences available to you, not just in destination weddings, but in travel. It seems like the farther you can plan it out, the better chance that you can get what you want.
Absolutely. With destination weddings growing in popularity, resorts, destinations, really popular spots are booking up much sooner in advance. Also, a lot of resorts, you know, maybe they only do one wedding per day or one per venue per day. You really want to make sure for optimal selection that you are planning ahead so you are getting the choices of the places that you're looking at. You don't want to get stuck with whatever's left over or having to do, you know, the middle of the day when it's really hot out. We really want to make sure that you have those desired preferences. And so we suggest 12 to 18 months for planning a destination wedding. Even though a lot of sites will only work with the couple closer to the 6-month mark, there are exceptions to that rule. And a lot of resorts, you do work with an assistant and then you're handed off to the wedding planner closer to. So just know what you're working with and always work with a professional so they can navigate you through those.
Yep. When you think of the planning process, you not only need to gather all your options, you need time to review them, discuss with your spouse, discuss with the family, see what best fits. That's not going to happen in a week or two. So you definitely want to give yourself as much time as possible.
My favorite analogy when talking about planning a destination wedding, it's like layering a cake, one layer at a time, and we pick away at those layers because we want to make sure every single layer is perfect and that we're not rushing that process. So we really want to be thoughtful and intentional about every single step of that throughout the planning process. The next trend we're going to be talking about is off-site ceremonies. So with destination weddings, one of the trends that we're seeing increasing is couples that want to get married in a destination, but they don't want to get married on the resort. Maybe they found a historical chapel that had special meaning to them. It could be a waterfall. It could be something in nature. There are so many reasons to pick an off-site ceremony. This again falls in line with that unique and personalized experience. They like the idea of being in destination, but still want it to feel more unique than on the resort.
Yeah, definitely that unique, one-of-a-kind experience. Something that maybe isn't easy to get to or takes just hard to access, but still having being on the resort for your friends and family to gather, having the conveniences, somewhere beachfront so you can enjoy your time, but the actual ceremony being elsewhere.
Yes. And then the next trend we're going to talk about is vow renewals. So one of the trends that we're seeing increasing is vow renewals. For those couples that maybe got married when they were a little bit younger and, you know, maybe they got married at a courthouse, or maybe they had a very small ceremony and said, you know, later we're gonna do something else. That is definitely a growing trend that we're seeing.
Saying I do, take two. And couples are not waiting. The trend we're seeing is they're not waiting for the 10, 20, 25. They're just preparing it whenever they can, whenever it works for them, and going for it.
Absolutely. So vow renewals, definitely a growing trend. Alden and I always dreamed of doing a vow renewal in Bora Bora. That is our goal. That's what we're looking to do, one of those overwater bungalows. But vow renewal, again, another growing trend. No right place, no right time. We are seeing this all over the map, but definitely a growing trend. One of the last things we wanted to touch base with you guys today on about destination wedding trends is legal requirements. So one of the trends that we're seeing is a lot of couples are opting to legalize their marriage in their hometown before doing a destination wedding experience. The reason for this is the legal requirements to have a legal ceremony in destination are very complicated, and they vary in every single destination. For example, if you've been divorced in the last year, getting married in Mexico can't do it. There are just so many things that you need to be able to navigate. So always make sure you're working with a travel professional, somebody who's educated, knows what those requirements are, and are going to make sure that you know what those requirements are, because the last thing you want to do is get in destination thinking you're having a legal ceremony and realize that you didn't meet the requirements.
Yep. So you want to, a great way, if it seems overwhelming, a great way to do that is to get married at your hometown local courthouse and have what is called a symbolic ceremony in destination.
Yes. And like we said, that is definitely a growing trend. We are seeing that a lot more. Couples just don't want to navigate the legal tape and the red tape of getting married in destination. But you certainly can get married in destination. There are requirements for every country. We are going to be doing a live series on TikTok over the next couple of weeks. And we're going to be talking about some of those legal requirements in a few weeks by destination. So if that's something you're curious about, you can tune in there. As always, you guys, if you have any questions, please reach out, post in the comments. We'd love to help you plan your special day, but above all, post us some pictures. We want to see the pictures of your special day. We love to celebrate those with you. And if you guys have questions about how a travel advisor or a certified destination wedding specialist can help you with your special day, reach out to us. We'd love to have that conversation. And we will be seeing you guys in 2 weeks for our next live on common destination wedding questions. So if this video even piqued your interest more about a destination wedding, you want to stick around for that next one coming up about some of the most common FAQs.
Have a great day.
We hope you guys have a great week and safe travels wherever you're off to.
Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.